Apex Season 23 has brought, and I cannot stress this enough, a clinically insane shift to the way the game is going to be played from now on. In recent seasons, supports were the team's water boy, babysitter, janitor, yes sir, attendants, goofy-head goobers that cleaned up after the fun characters. But now, supports are the main protagonists. I promise you, you're gonna play ranked and run into full support team using the power of friendship on your ass. Even in a one-on-one, you're gonna start hearing the JoJo piano kick in as soon as that support shows up on your screen. Increased healing, faster rezzing with health regen, 0 movement penalties on healing, invincible barriers, spawning mobile respawn beacons like the goddamn Houdini. I mean, these guys can do it all. With all these buffs, you might be thinking that Respawn has lost their minds. And you would be wrong! For once, the universe, it sings to them! And in those lyrics, lies a secret big enough to change Apex forever. And I'm going to break it down for you right now. If we rewind the clock to November of 2023, I made a video describing what I believe to be the right game philosophy for Apex. Currently, the game prioritizes teamwork and strategy first, and leverages characters as a way to create team synergy and execute strategies. Instead, these changes cater towards a version of Apex that prioritizes character power and individual player skill, allowing each person on a team to be mini raid bosses when they reach mastery of their character. In my pitch for a support legend that I released in March of 2023, I said this about what an offensive support ultimate could look like. The second option is the defense boost. Using the defense boost makes the area where Kemiya uses this ability enhanced, allowing his team to use heals half a second faster. The area radius would be slightly larger than the area of effect for Watson's interceptor pylon, and would have a visual indication on the HUD as well as the physical location in very much the same way, albeit a different object than a pylon. I even mentioned life still being an ability for this legend. And do you know what they added alongside all these support updates? Are you starting to understand the picture? Every timeline conceivable led to failure unless we ended up right where we are now. We're in the end game now. I am way too humble to say that I am directly responsible for the first step in Apex's return to form, but you're welcome. And if there is anything that I need you to understand about those patch notes, it's that legends are now being designed to be raid bosses. Just like the philosophy I've been preaching to my fan base of 20 subscribers, you should subscribe by the way, the level of personal impact and unpredictability you'll see in future games is only going to increase. So if you've been feeling like your teammates have been holding you back, worry no more. If things are going as I believe they are, we have finally entered a world where you can change the tides in every match you play. But with this good news, I must give a warning. There is a chance that we are actually in the worst timeline. It's possible that Respawn is using an OG launch season coupled with obviously strong changes as a desperate ploy to regrow their fanbase. If that is the case, and they nerf the support legends back to the ground for some facade of long-term competitive balance, then this game will die. Because for the average player, fun is the metric by which they decide what game to sink their money in. Whether it's been the Final Fantasy event, the April Fool's event, the Halloween event, the Christmas event, or now with the OG launch event, It has always been the wackiness that this game can apply in a refined shooter sandbox that brings people back. So use your voice. Make sure Respawn understands that fun like this is more important than competition. And let's get ready to embrace the chaos. I'll see you in the next video. Peace.